Alright, so now we're going to move on to decorating Holly with what makes it Holly Hedges, the hedges. So, we're going to open up our menu, and we're gonna want to go to prefabs, and then scroll down until you find Weeping Woods. And we're going to go into the Weeping Woods Lodge prefab. And we're going to want to grab this bush right here, save that to your hotbar, then just go down somewhere on Holly and we're going to place a build, and then take out that bush, alright, and then just place it down here. And we're going to need to increase the width by 2 ticks, and then we're going to increase the height by 9 ticks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. So it's about the height of an actual build. About. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, so I'm going to resize it on the width by about 1 more. Alright. Maybe 2 more, yeah. So resize it on the width by another 2 after you resize it on the height. Okay, and once your bush kind of looks like this, you should be in pretty good shape to begin placing them around. Alright, so the first spot that we're going to need to place our bushes in is right around this front area. So I'm going to delete these builds here for now. Alright. Alright, and once your bush is all resized, we're going to move it back a little bit. So take the bush and move it back a little bit a ways from the build. About maybe like 5 ticks to the left-ish. Alright, so it looks about that. And then select the bush and the build. And we're going to start by placing them over here in this area right by the front of Holly. So as you can see, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take the build and the bush, and I'm going to save that to my hotbar right now. So save the build and bush when they're selected, save that to your hotbar, and then we're going to take that, and I'm going to start by placing it here, 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 as well as right there, just like that. Alright, and then I'm going to turn it, and then place another one there, there, there. Oh, not there, sorry. There. And then, okay, we're going to stop when you get to the last 2 blocks over here. So we went from over here all the way over here. And we're going to place 1 more bush, but stop when you get to 2 blocks left. Alright. And then we're going to need to patch up this area a bit. So what I'm going to do is select all of these, and I'm just going to move them back enough to the point where they're not going to stick through like that. So I'm going to move these back here like this. Alright. And then it's, we can add 1 more of these pieces here. I'm going to resize the width on it just like that. So it fits in that area and it stops right there. Just like so. Okay, so then you can take out your, actually no, first we're going to add in 1 more building. So we're going to go back over to our Holly stuff, and you're going to want to find this small building here, and we're going to place a build, and then just select the entire thing with the props. Select the whole thing with the build, everything, all the pieces, even the props. Alright, so then we're going to, oops, I forgot that piece over there. Then we're going to take this all, and we're going to come over here, and remember when I said to leave those 2 blocks at the end empty without any bushes? Well, yeah, that's where this building is going to go. So you see this piece here, that building is just going to go right behind this piece, just like this. Right where I said to leave empty space for this building. Just like this. And it looks like that bush is sticking through, so I'm going to adjust the width just slightly so that's not sticking through anymore. Alright. that. Alright. And once you've got that down, we're going to take our bush and build again. And we're going to do the other side of that building now. Okay, so take out the bush and build. And you're going to start by placing one there, here, here, and we're going to stop right about there. So when you reach the terrain, stop, don't place another one here, just leave that space there, just like that. Okay. So now we are going to place some more on top up here. So grab your bush and build again. And we're going to go over here by Doghouse, so you see where this window is. To the right of that window, we're going to start the bushes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in total. So it should go to the end of the terrain like that without anything sticking off. And you're going to notice that the bush is inside the house. So what I'm going to do to fix this is just simply resize the width on the piece just a bit, until it's no longer sticking into the house. Okay, just like that. That's good. Okay, so now we can work on the next part. Oh wait, my bad guys, my bad, sorry. Go ahead and delete that. We're going to place some more bushes there. So delete that last bush there, my bad. Leave an empty space so you could see like between the bushes and the house. And then take out your bush and build again. Alright. And then we're going to add these in here. So basically place another bush like this. So we're going to kind of have it turn, as you can see. And this one is sticking through, so what I'm going to do is actually shrink the width on this one so that it does not stick through and poke out like that. Just like this. Alright, then take out your bush and build again. Alright, and then we're just going to go back 3 more bushes, like this. Alright, 3 more, like that. And then we're going to go back. Actually, yeah, we're going to place more this way. So after you place 3 more going back like this, we're going to place more bushes going across down this way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total, like this. Alright, and once you've placed all 6 of those bushes, you can rotate the bush, and we're going to go finish it off on this side. So you can see right there, that's 1. It looks like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, all the way to the end, just like so. Alright, so now you should have a rough outline of the bushes around the doghouse. Alright, and these gaps we're going to fill in by just simply taking another bush and resizing it down, and then filling in this gap here to connect the bushes. Alright, so just like this. And then do the same thing over here as well to connect those gaps, or connect the bushes rather. Just like this. Oh, I think I put that one too high. Oops. Okay, just like that. Alright, and then this one over here, so that's by the garage, this one here, we're going to move back by 1, 2, 3, let's do 4 ticks back, just like so. Alright, and then we're going to add in a a fence. So open up your creative menu, and we're going to go to prefabs, and we're going to find the Frenzy Farm prefabs. Alright, so go to Frenzy Farm, and we're going to open up the Frenzy Farm Outbuilding prefab, and find this fence in it, and save that to your hotbar. Alright, And then we are going to place that to the left of the garage door. So to the left of the garage, we're going to place this piece facing this way, just like so. Alright, and then we're going to quickly rotate one of our bush pieces, like this. And we're going to have it kind of stick into the fence a little bit. Oh, my bad, I think I had drops on. Yeah, make sure drops is off, guys, otherwise it's gonna go through the terrain. Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna place that here, like this. And I'm going to shrink down the width a little bit and kind of have it feed into the fence. Just a little bit. Alright. Just like that. Should be good. Okay. And once that is finished, we can go ahead and do this next part. Okay. So now we're going to take our bush with the build again. And we're going to rotate it like this, so it's facing this way. And then we're going to start lining this section over here, so that's to the left of all that, with bushes. So place one bush here, just like so. Then we're going to place another one here. Oops, not there. Here, here. And then rotate the bush again, and then we're going to place another one there, there, and then right there, and then stop. Alright, then you can delete some of these builds so we can actually see what we're building here. Alright, and then for this one, we're actually going to need to shrink down the width on it, so I'm just going to delete those builds quickly. Yeah, but for this one over here that's by that greenhouse, we're going to shrink down the width 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ticks to leave a gap. So there should be a pretty decent gap between that bush and then these bushes here. Just like so. Alright, and then over here, you can go ahead and take that resized piece and then kind of fill in the gap using it. I'm going to shrink it down a little bit more and then place it there to connect these bushes. Just like so. Alright, and so now everything should be looking like this. Anyways, we're gonna go back over here behind the greenhouse, and you see this like little part that's like sticking out. We're gonna take our bush and build, and we're going to start placing them again right there, just like that. Okay. Okay. And then kind of have it line across like this all the way until you reach about that sidewalk piece. So it should go about right just past that sidewalk piece. Then take the bushes again, and we're going to, oops, going to fill them in down this way, just like this. Alright, and I'm going to move them over a bit since they're kind of hanging off the edge. So I'm just going to take this and move them back slightly so that they're no longer hanging off the edge, just like that. Alright. Once it looks like this, you're good. Make sure that those bushes that we just did are not hanging off the edge like that. Alright. And now we're going to go back over here and take that resized piece that was up here. And we're just going to add that in right there, just like that. Just as an extra small detail. Right there. Okay, 2 more bushes out this way. So copy the bush and the build. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, about 3 more out, just like that. And then you should be good. Alright. And then what you're going to want to do is select this entire row of bushes. So the row that kind of like runs to that back of the house there, that row. And we're going to push it back a little bit, just because it's a little too close. So about 1 or 2 ticks back is good. I'm going to add some more of the bushes. So grab the bush and build again. And then starting here, we're going to place 1 there. And then go all the way down here. Just keep going down in a straight line until I say to turn. Like that. And then we're going to turn here after you place Let's see how many bushes. Okay, after 8 bushes, we're going to turn. So 8 bushes straight from this sidewalk piece here. And then we're going to turn. And we're going to just place them down like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5 and 6, just like so. Alright. And then stop there. And then we're going to fill in this gap here by going and grabbing one of our smaller resized pieces from earlier. So take that. And then place that in here to fill in the gap. Alright. Make sure it kind of fits nicely. Like that. You can do that by resizing it a bit. Alright. Just like so. Alright, when it's kind of fitting nicely like that, we're going to do this next part here. Okay, then we can take our bush and build again, and we're going to continue on from where we just left off by the edge of this house here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 out, just like so. Alright, then we're going to take our bush and build again, and we're going to rotate the piece like this, and we're going to go out 2 blocks. 1, 2, just like that, okay? And then we're going to select it again, rotate it like this, and we're going to go out 1, 2, 3, just like so. And then we're going to rotate again, like this, so it's facing this way here. And then just going to go out 1, 2, just like so. Alright. So then we're going to resize this bush here, because you're going to notice it's kind of sticking out. So take this and resize the width on this one so that it fits nicely here. Just like that. Okay. And then we're going to add in the smaller pieces to fill in the corners. So go and grab that from over here. And we're just going to place that in, oops. We're going to place that in the corners to fill them out and connect those pieces. Alright, like that, and then we'll do the other side too. Alright. Just like so. Alright, and when it looks like this, you're in good shape. So it should be just like this. Okay. So then we are going to continue placing these down. So grab the bush again, and we're going to rotate it like this and place one here, directly to the left of this other one. And speaking of that other one, we're going to resize the width on this so that it's not sticking through again. Alright, like that. Okay, then we can take our build and bush again, and we're going to go down to the end here of, actually no, don't do that. Just place one more next to this one. And then take our smaller piece here, our resized one, and then place that on the end just like so. Alright, then you can take the main bush and build, and then we're going to rotate it and place it down here like this. So 1, 2, oops. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Oh my gosh, guys, controller drift, sorry. 4, that was 4, 5, and then 6 across like this. Then we're gonna rotate it so that the bush is facing like this, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 3, and then stop. 3 more out, just like that. And then we're gonna take our resized one from over here, that smaller one that we included to fit in between these two. Copy that, and then using grid snap 32, we're gonna align that over here on the end of just like this. Okay. Alright. Just like so. Then we're gonna take that piece to fill in the corner over there as well, so go and grab this one from over here, and then place that in the corner over here by the yellow house, just like so. Alright. Okay. When it looks like something like this, you're good. Or like this, rather. You're good. Okay. So, now we're going to place more over here. So this next part is going to be pretty easy. So we're going to take our build and bush again, and then rotate it so it's facing this way, and then add one here, there, here, not there actually, sorry. Just add one here and here like this to the edge of that sidewalk piece. Then take it again. We're going to rotate it like this, alright? And then add more all the way across that sidewalk, just behind that sidewalk. Rotate it again over here, all the way down. Alright. Like that. Alright, so now it should look like this here. And we're going to fill in those corners too. So go and grab that corner piece. And we're going to do the same thing that we've been doing to fill in the corners. Just kind of place it down in there. Then do the same for over here on this side as well. Just like so. Okay. Alright, so then we're going to take our bush and build again. Select both of those. We're going to rotate them here. And then place one there, there. Actually, no, don't place one there. Only place one that right there, just like so. Alright, and then we're going to take that resize piece that we've been using from over here. Take that one. And then you're going to add that on to the end of after this piece, after this one, like that. So add that on, just like so. Alright, I'm going to make sure it's aligned. Oops. Goodness. Okay. Oh my. Alright, then we can take our bush and build again. And we're just going to place a few more down. So rotate the bush and then place it here like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just kind of have it go all the way across, all the way down to that sidewalk over there. It's gonna have it go all the way across now. Just like this. All the way down to that sidewalk, and then stop when you reach the sidewalk. Our bush and build again. And then rotate them so that they're... Actually rotate it so it's facing like this here. And then we're gonna add one there. You're not there. 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 And there, just like so. Alright. So we're going to want to find the fence with that door from that one prefab that's in Frenzy Farm, the outbuilding. And we're actually just going to place that one here, just like so. And then there's not even a fence there. So what we're going to do with that is take our build and bush again, rotate it so it's facing like this, and then place that there instead. And there's not actually going to be another fence. So that was my mistake. And once that is finished, we are almost completely finished with the hedges. We just need to place a few more towards the center and stuff. But once you're finished with that, we're going to place a few more bushes over here. So let me just change that. Okay, so over here we're going to take our bush and build again, and then all we're going to do is just place a few more here like this until it reaches this sidewalk down here, just like that. And you're going to notice this is sticking out again. So just turn on grid snap 32, and then we're just going to resize that on the width axis so that it fits nicely again. That's it. Just like that. And then move, and then just shrink this one down ever so slightly, just like that, by about 1 tick. Alright. And that is going to be it for the bushes on the on this outside, the perimeter of the build of Holly. So I'm just gonna do that quickly over here. Alright. Anyways, now we're going to place the bushes over here, and there's not a whole ton to place, so should go relatively quickly. Alright, so over here, we're just going to place our bush and build right here, just like that. So if you go over here to this sidewalk by our incline, place one of those bushes just like that. Alright. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3 more, just like so. Alright, so 3 more. And then we're going to, actually, yeah, stop after you place 3 of them. Then we're going to take the piece, we're going to rotate it so it's facing this way now. And we're going to resize the piece on the width axis. Alright. Right there. Alright, and then place a build. Place a build in the center. So you see where this sidewalk piece is? There should be a gap here and a gap here. So place one build right there in the center where I have it. So, no, not here, not there. Place a build right there. And then what we want to do is make this piece reach to the build. So it should reach the build like that. And then we're going to take this piece and put it on the other side as well. Like this. Okay. So it should be reaching to that build. Then we could take our bush and build again. And then we're going to place that like this to the left of this one. And then place that there. Rotate it like that. And we're going to place one there and there as well. Just like so. Reaching to the start or the edge of the garden center. Alright. Oh, didn't mean to do that. My bad, that was totally my bad. Okay. Alright. Then we're going to just fill in this corner piece here. So you see there's a gap there. We're just going to go and take that piece that we've been using. And we're just going to fill that gap in using grid snap 32. Alright, so just like this. Okay. Fill that in. Oops. Oops. Alright. Okay. So now we're going to place just a few more of these bushes over here on this side of Holly. So if you see over here by this house, we're going to come down here and we're going to place bushes from here that leads to the start of the red garden center. So take the bush and build again, and starting right there, place one right there. And then we're just going to place these until they reach the garden center just like that, and then we'll stop. Okay, it's kind of poking through the garden center a bit, so I'm gonna resize the width by like 1 tick, and that should fix the issue. There we go. Alright, then we can start deleting, oh my gosh, sorry, all of these builds here. I have a bad controller drift, so some stuff is getting deleted that I don't want to get deleted. Alright, so then we can go and just start deleting all of these excess builds from placing the bushes down. Just kind of go around Holly and delete them. Okay, and so I'm just going to give a quick overview of all of the bush placements in case you guys realize that you need to check something or fix something. So here we have this over here that looks pretty good, like that. Then you're in good shape if it looks similar. That over here. Yeah. Oh, it looks like I forgot to add in that corner piece over there. Sorry, guys. Just add that into over here. By that blue house, there's a corner piece that we need to add there. Just put that in. My bad. Alright. Should be good. Place that in. Okay. Just like so. Okay, so here's all this. Alright, so that was a quick outline here of the bushes and Holly. So that's that. And actually, guys, my bad, I forgot 2 bushes here. So if you go back over to the front of Holly, you're gonna notice that there's a gap here. We actually need to place bushes there, so my apologies. Grab the bush again and place 2 more, just like this, easy peasy. And then delete that builds. Finish deleting all the builds around Holly.